today's topic, we're going to be talking about local restaurants in our area and some healthier choices you guys can make. So, obviously, when you guys are at restaurants, go for the lean meats. You can always get veggies on the side. You do not have to get chips or French fries or whatever else. Get your vegetables.
You mean I can't get the baguette when I go to Panera?
No, unfortunately, you cannot. You guys can have a starch or double up the vegetables. So starch, look for your rice, stuff like that. Every restaurant, they usually will have grilled chicken. Add that to a salad. It's a really good meal there. And then you guys can decide what you want. So, like at a restaurant, you can pick what you want. Talk to your server. Like, they're not going to get upset with you because you're asking these questions. Maybe some will, but most won't. Yeah. They'll
here's
up the meal for you. So
here's the main tip is if you have to think twice about making the decision that you're about to make, and you know that if you go into this restaurant and you open up the menu and as soon as you see those loaded nachos and the sour cream and the fries and the craziness, the pictures, they put these pictures on the menus so that you see them and you want them and you start to salivate and then you're like, screw it, I'm ordering it. Like, that's how it goes. So if you know that that's going to tempt you, there's two things you can do. One, like Lauren said, you can add grilled chicken to about anything, or shrimp or fish or any salmon. You can put that on a salad. That's what we call like the salad method. It's an umbrella of whatever you want on a salad. Like, that's always a better option than the fries and the burger, right? So then saying that, here's your second option is look at the menu beforehand, go through it, and say, okay, I like this from this meal, and I like this from this meal, and I like this from this meal. Guess what? They have all those foods. They're not going to be like, I can't put that all on the same plate. I just can't. I'm not going to walk in that order through the kitchen. I'm just not going to put it on a plate. They're going to do it for you. Whether they like it or not, they're going to put it on a plate. I can't tell you how many times I've gone and been like, hey, can I just get a piece of grilled chicken and whatever your vegetable of the day is? So it's easier than you think. The hard part is the social. So you don't want to be the one sitting at a meal with your water like, that looks good. That looks good. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to enjoy yourself. So don't be the one that goes and doesn't eat. Go and just order something healthy. Another thing is you can order from the lunch menu and not the dinner, or if they tell you, hey, you can only order from the dinner, just immediately ask for a box as soon as they deliver your meal so you can put half of it away.
Mm-hmm.
What? Did you just
Some restaurants will even give you, like, if you say, oh, can you box up half my meal? They'll box it up, half your meal for you, so you don't even have to do it.
The main thing with eating at local restaurants is you can pretty much go wherever you want. Lauren and I are going to cover some of the healthier options in the area, but ultimately you're going to decide what you eat and what goes in your mouth. We can tell you till we're blue in the face what you should be eating or what you should be choosing. Ultimately, the choice is yours. If the goal is just to maintain and live a healthy life, 80-20 rule. If you're like, hey, I'm losing 15 pounds in the next 3 weeks, maybe you should listen to us a little bit more, and maybe you should be a little more strict. But that's really up to you. So I try to live by the 90-10 rule because I still like to give myself a little bit of leeway, but 90% of the time I'm on point. 10% of the time I'm balls to the wall. So there is a balance. All right, but we're going to cover some of the restaurants in Murraysville that you can choose. Or, I mean, a lot of these have chains, so you can go to any of their chains wherever you go and choose those options.
Yeah.
So let's list them off, and then a lot of them have pretty much the same stuff. Let's just list the restaurants and list like the healthier meals.
All right, so all the restaurants we're going to talk about today, we got North Park Lounge, which I know a bunch of you guys go to.
Yeah,
And
Lauren.
then next we got, what?
I said, yeah, Lauren.
Other people do too. And I know you guys are going to be watching this who go there.
Exactly. A lot of people go there.
Then we got Applebee's next. We'll talk about Juniper Grill, Atria's, First Watch, Burgatory. And yeah, those are the main ones, like in the Murraysville area, we're going to cover.
Right. So, main thing to think about is when you order something, ask no cheese, no bun, and half of the hard work is already done. Just ask. You don't have to see it. You don't have to deal with it. No cheese, no bun. A lot of these restaurants have grilled chicken, like we said. They all have salads. They all have salmon of some sort. From Applebee's, they have like a chicken and portobello, which is like a mushroom thing. They have Thai shrimp. Like I said, all these things are going to have seafood, chicken, lean meats. They're going to be salads, or it's going to be a meat and a vegetable. If you are going out and you want, God, what was I going to say? Like a starch, like Lauren said before, the goal is take the menu, pick a protein, pick a starch, and pick a vegetable. If you're going to be leaner, just double your veggie instead of the starch. So like she said, rice or potatoes or sweet potatoes. It's easy to have those things and look at it and be like, that's my starch, that's my protein, that's my veggie. Like you can distinguish the difference. So that's what a lot of these restaurants have. For Atrios, they have steak, chicken, salmon salads. They have a quinoa bowl. Moe's, we didn't put on here, but Moe's is good. Moe's just put in quinoa. Chipotle has, get their bowls and salads. Don't worry about the burrito. You don't need the extra bread. It's like 40 carbs just in that wrap. Like, just eat it unwrapped with a spoon. You'll be okay. And then First Watch is tricky. So First Watch, everyone was so excited for it to open. Look up the calories in the food you're about to eat before you eat it. That's all I have to tell you about it is, yes, the food is good. It's just a lot at one time. So some of the meals are 800, 900 calories. I don't know about you guys, but that's like 7/8 of my day. I'm not the best at math, but I tried to pick something big, whatever. So, it's a lot of your day. So same thing that we said before is if you're gonna go there, eat half, bring half home for later. Um, I like to eat things that are less nutrient dense. For example, salads, because I can eat more salads over a day than I can just have rice and chicken. Like if I'm having like rice, chicken, and veggies, I know that I can't have that 5 times a day. But I know if I'm gonna have chicken, veggies, and just make like a little fruit salad, I can have that 5, 6 times a day and still meet the same calorie goal. So that's where you need to think is like, what's a better bang for your buck? Is it a cup of rice or is it like this entire bag of lettuce? That's up to you. I live a less crazy life where I can sit down and pull meals out and eat that many times a day, but some people can't. So if you can't and you need a dense food and a dense meal, go for the rice, go for the potato, go for the dense stuff. Get some avocado toast with an egg on it. I mean, it's pretty good. Uh, the only thing I am going to say about eating out is a lot of you want to watch where you're spending your money, and this is where your money goes. In this video, I want to challenge you guys to pull up your last month's bank statement and literally highlight how many times you spend money on food, drinks, alcohol, water. It's incredible. It is literally incredible how many times you stop for something at the gas station, just a quick snack. Like if you add up all those little $5 here, $5 here, just saying. So I'm going to challenge you all to do that, and you'll be more than amazed to see where you spend your money. So if you can get this stuff and do it at home, yeah, it's a lot better. Give yourself that 1-2 nights a week to go out and enjoy these awesome restaurants that we put out for you. But I guess some of the overall tips, would be like chicken and seafood over everything first. And then, good, you can hit the rest of them.
And then we have go for more sirloin. It's a leaner slice of meat, so that's a little better of an option.
Yeah, than a fatty, marbly, nasty steak.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, try to get the lunch size over the dinner, or just get half of the dinner size. Have them box it up. Like we said earlier, again, Don't be afraid to ask the server about your food, to mix it up, stuff like that. All restaurants have healthier options. That's what this main thing's about. We weren't going through naming each plate of what's on the menu the healthy option. We just said all restaurants have grilled chicken or salmon or whatever, veggies and carbs. Mix it up. Like, all restaurants have it, so you can eat it. Don't get sidetracked by the pictures on the menu that look really good.
Right, they do. They look good, and it's proper
Mm-hmm.
marketing on their end, which is great. But that's the problem with the American diet is people will fall for what they salivate for. If I walk through a gas station right now, I'll tell you one thing: I've got a sweet tooth. If I walk down that candy aisle, my mouth salivates literally. But I know it's not good for me, and it's not the best option. But that's part of how our brain functions: is you see something good, you see something that you enjoy that sparks a craving, and you're going to salivate. So I always say use the note card trick, and the note card trick is write down on a note card exactly what you're going to eat. And instead of pulling out the menu, you pull out your note card and you say, Mr. or Mrs. Waiter, I want blah, 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 blah. And you don't have to think about it. It's written, it's there. At least you're looking at something. You're not that one at the table that's like, I don't need a menu. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy your time with your friends and your family.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a weirdo unless you openly, like, decide you're a weirdo like I do. Because I'm the one at the restaurant that's like, I just need grilled chicken. Oh, and excuse me, how many ounces do you sell that in? Like, that's me. But if you're like that, restaurants know they have to know how much they give out. So like we keep saying is, yes, you can go anywhere, you can order anything, but you customize it. If you're someone who's really bad on decisions and you need help with this, contact me and Lauren. We'll help you. Be like, hey, I'm going out to dinner tomorrow night. I'm going to this restaurant. What should I get? Like, we'll help you. We'll just say, hey, order this, know this, know this, know this, and you're good. Like,
Yeah.
it's really not that hard. Just do your homework. I think this journey is tough. It's a learning thing every day, and you have to put in the time to get the results. And that's really it. Is you? I think a lot of you guys are realizing that just coming to the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week isn't going to cut it. Like, you still have to work on your nutrition. Very slow at a time. Like, very very slow process. That's great, but you have to work on your mindset. Like, there's other pieces to the puzzle that, unfortunately, if your results are kind of at a plateau, you're missing one of these pieces, reach out to us and we'll help you find that piece and kind of play what's that game? Whack-a-mole. We'll play whack-a-mole and just pop that one right back in, right where it's supposed to go, and you'll be good. You'll be flying again. We're like mechanics. So that's what we do. Um, so I guess that's our video on local healthy restaurants
Yeah.
and how to eat out at certain places. If you guys need anything, like I keep saying, reach out to us. We're here to help. We're your coaches. We're part of your family. It's okay that you don't know all the answers. That's what you have us for. If we don't know the answers, we have each other. And if we still don't know the answer, Google makes this information every 48 hours. So we're going to find it and make sure it's from a good source.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm back at the gym tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing you.